Play a little bit more of Game of Thrones. I got my Stark hat on. Jon Snow, you will always be Jon Snow to me. Thank you. Let's get this going. Guys, 16 more days. A little bit over 2 weeks. And Season 8 commences. We've waited for a year and 10 months. We are ready. I don't want another trailer. I don't want another teaser. Just let the game begin. Just let the game begin. We got 6 episodes. Average about an hour and 5, hour and 10 minutes total on each. If you spread all the way across, about an hour and 10 minutes each average. Some of them at 120, some of them only 60 minutes. I know they're going to be epic. I know. They're not going to let us down. Can't wait. Can't wait. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me see what I got going on here. I'm like somewhere else. That one, oh yeah, because I gotta look at that. Alright. See what's going on. You know what's going to be on. Damage resistances, reduce damage received from an attack. Goodness. Ugh. Really?
The girl is here. Kill her and we'll be rich.
Come on, dude. Hey, buddy, you going down? Oh, slice that neck. Yeah. No mercy. No mercy.
Mort, Patrick, thank the gods you're here.
Lothar, tell me what happened.
A man offered us 20 silver stags each to help him get hold of the girl you have with you. And I alone refused. If you hadn't intervened, I would have died.
Maybe you can return the favor, brother. Well, it seems someone is prepared to pay a high price for your capture. It appears we've already found your admirers, lass.
Very glad to hear it.
So this is what the Night's Watch has come to. Our brothers now value the tainted coin of a stranger over their oath.
The worst criminals in the realm are sent to the wall. Is it really a shock to see them succumb to the allure of coin like this?
Our oaths and our laws should outweigh the actions of our pasts.
You're right, Mort.
Lothar, tell me more about the man who bribed our brothers.
It was one of those southern men. The brute who was always following their leader around at Castle Black.
Jared, does that rat really think his crimes will go unpunished here? We'll show him the price you pay for attacking the Night's Watch like that. Would you lead us to him?
Of course, follow me. Over here.
Okay.
We'd best move quickly. We can't let our suspect get away.
Keep quiet now. It's just behind this rock. There's the one who tried to bribe me.
It's that bastard Jared. Lothar, return to Castle Black straight away to warn Mormont. Tell him to send us more men as soon as possible.
Understood.
Stay quiet. Let's listen in.
Here you go, Crow. 20 silver stags for your efforts and your discretion. And if you bring me the girl, I'll see you have more coin than you could dream of.
Careful, I've got quite an imagination.
Bloody piss. At this rate, the entire Night's Watch will soon be at the beck and call of these rats. It's time to put an end to all this.
I'm with you, Moors.
Jane, stay hidden while we're busy.
That was my intention.
You!
Jared, you're a piece of scum like your brother after all.
Curse you! You should have stayed hidden behind your wall!
What does the young lass have that's so important to you?
If I don't bring her back, it's off with my head. So I'll take down anyone who stands in my way, even if that means facing the whole Night's Watch!
Oh, that won't be necessary. 2 brothers will be quite enough to get rid of an insect like you. And once you're dead, your leader will be next.
Your crumbling order frightens no one. All it takes is a few coins to get your so-called brothers to rush to our sides.
Don't you see you've done us a favor? Your treachery allowed us to expose those who are unworthy of the Night's Watch and kill them.
Curse you, Moors. You're finally going to pay for the death of my brother.
I hope those bastards burn in the 7 Hells.
Impressive. Your fighting isn't bad for an old man.
I was splitting heads when you were shitting in your swaddling clothes, little girl.
Charming.
Moores is one of our best rangers. Mormont didn't choose him to escort you for nothing.
Fine. So what are you planning on doing now?
We need to find his leader, the one who presented himself to us under the name Godric Donnelly. Our best chance is to follow the trails of those he has bribed. The coin he's handed out is soaked in his scent. My hound will find them with ease. We must be very careful. The trails could easily fork and lead to many wrong paths. Only one of them will take us to him. The body of a sworn brother. He was most likely killed for his gold. The scent of coin goes on further. If I follow it, I'm sure to come across the murderer.
Hey, Moores. Haven't seen you in years.
What are you doing back here, Raff? I've lost count of the number of times I've ordered you to leave the gift.
I'm just passing through while trading.
Did you come across anyone on your way here?
Of what consequence is it to you?
I know what you did, Raff. I only offer you an easier fate.
Piss off.
Oh, God. So he's like elites. Wow. Holy crap, what the heck are... Oh. Alright.
Hey, Moors. I'm just passing through while trading.
What schemes are you up to now? You're lucky.
The heck? The heck? Hey.
Hey, Moors. Haven't seen you in years.
What?
I'm just passing through while trading.
What schemes are you up to now?
Oh, nothing bad. I'm supposed to meet a friend here before...
You're lucky.
What the heck? Now I can't fight him? He did kick my face in. Just got a feeling if I don't kill him now, he's gonna join the other guys and we're gonna have one crazy battle.
Hey, Moors. Haven't...
What are you doing back here? I've lost...
I'm just passing through while trading.
I'm following a man leading a band of brigands from the south. Do you know anything about him?
Moors Westford? I never thought...
Spare me your
So now I don't fight him. Oh, that sucks. No. One more try.
Hey, Moors. Haven't...
What are you doing back? I've lost...
I'm just passing through while trading.
I'm following a man. Do you know...
Moors Westford? I never...
Spare me your pathetic wit. The body of a sworn brother. He was most likely killed for his gold. The scent of coin goes on further. If I follow it, I'm sure to come across the murderer.
You again. What do you want from me this time?
I found the body of a brother of the Night's Watch not far from here. The trail leads straight to you.
If you continue digging through shit, all you will find is more shit, Moors.
We'll see about that, you bastard. Putting you to the sword will be a pleasure.
I'm glad I say rather, but some of them are a little bit tough.
You again. What do you want from me this time?
I found... We'll see about...
You again. What do you want from me this...
We'll see.
The heck? He didn't even touch you. Wow. Like, wow, this guy's like... He's got some probably good gear on too.
You again. What do you want?
We'll see.
God dang it. That's so much bullcrap. See, that's bullcrap because it won't let me redo it. I was trying to get my my energy back and it won't let me do it. Literally 2 or 3 times, knock him out, get my energy back, get him again, damage, knock him out, do it like that, rinse and repeat, and it's easy breezy.
You again. What do you want from me this time? Piss off.
Oh, he's out. It looks to me like the best thing to do is basically attack him.
You again.
Go to town on him.
What do you want from me this time?
We'll
God dang it, dude. You went into that freaking berserk and forget about it. And I have nothing to taunt. That is so much bullcrap, dude. I had him one good time. This guy's good, dude.
We'll see.
Dude, why did I switch? I don't want that. I don't want that. There you go. Got him. Yes! That was a good little combination. Good job, guy.
No more.
Kill him.
Speak before death claims you.
But you're going down.
Oh, God's moors. I'm bleeding to death.
The Southron's leader. Tell me what you know of him.
The smugglers of Molestown have an agreement with him. You might have trouble finding him.
You attacked one of our own. Raff. We'll get nothing more out of that bastard.
Well,
The trail ends here. Best to go back to see if the other trails lead to anything more interesting.
Yep. Thank goodness, though. Gotta get just the right combination. Basically, keep him stunned. Keep him stun locked. Wow, you gotta go the long way? You gotta go the freaking long way? Really? Okay. Okay, what am I missing? Because I'm right here. The heck happened? Oh, I'm almost about to level up. What? Awesome. Alright, so Black Hound.
Some hidden silver stags. The turncloak must have thought they would be safe here. What a surprise. Some of the corrupt brothers headed straight to the whorehouse after getting hold of their loot.
There you go. I don't want to do nothing in there, man. Say, come on, bro, let's go outside. Yeah, let me slice you up a little bit. I won't kill you bad, just a little bad.
Seeing what I've got for you under my skirt. You look in need of some warmth, just like me.
You again, my darling. Sorry, gorgeous.
Don't...
Very well. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Someone offered coin to members of the Night's Watch to turn them against us. Perhaps you or your girls have heard something about it?
No. Not that I know. Brothers deserting the Night's Watch. They must be getting a fat purse to take a risk like that.
From what I know, they were paid about 20 silver stags each.
By the gods!
What's going on?
A group of crows is having its fun with my most beautiful girls right now. And they gave me a nice handful of silver stags for the pleasure.
Where are they?
Wait for them to finish, Moors. I've got a reputation to maintain.
Tell me which room they're in. Now.
Very well. I don't want any trouble. They're to the right, at the bottom of the stairs. Here's the key. I beg of you, Moors, don't make a mess in my establishment.
No promises. Jane, go get your things while I deal with them.
Tell me, lover, your weapon there, do you know how to use it? Or is it just to impress the women?
Save your flirting for someone else. I am a recruiter for the Night's Watch. Whores hold no interest for me.
A sworn brother? You keep orders in these lands, is that right?
Yes, I do.
In that case, maybe you could be of help to me.
I'm listening, but be quick about it.
You're looking for recruits, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I may have someone of interest to you. But you'd have to get him out of here.
Who are you talking about?
There's a man, Julian. He gives me nothing but trouble, and refuses to pay me what he owes. Ever since he moved into my place, I can't seem to rid myself of him. If you could persuade him to follow you, you'd be doing me a great service.
And where might I be able to find him?
He's down below, in my personal chambers.
Very well. I will go and see what I can do.
Like how you start out with these 3, and since as you go along, you literally gain these for free.
What? I'm sorry, I don't have time for chatter.
I've seen your face somewhere before.
Really? I've been told by others that I resemble many people.
Don't mock me. You smell of steel and ice, like my sword. You come from the wall.
I'd better leave.
That's it, I know. You're Andar, the cut-purse who arrived a few months ago. Did you think you'd fool me, dressed like that in your peasant clothes?
Morse, I swear to you, I haven't deserted. Mother have mercy, please don't tell Mormont.
If you weren't deserting, why are you dressed like a peasant? And why would you try to make me believe you weren't from around these parts?
I panicked, that's all. But I was going to return. Well, I think I was. As if my wife was listening to me home. It's the cold, Morse. I can't suffer it anymore. The last time I went out beyond the wall, I thought a good fire every night would help us keep our strength up. That it would all be fine. But how wrong I was. We were so frozen that one of our brothers lost a hand. And another died of sickness after the cold had weakened him so much. Me? I was lucky. I only lost 3 toes. But what will it be the next time? Morse, it's not even winter yet.
How would you prefer it then, Princess? To be off basking under the Dornish sun? To be growing fat in some King's Landing whorehouse? You think that to be better than here?
At least I'd be warm.
Have you ever stepped foot in the mire of Flea Bottom? It's not just palaces in the King's City, I can tell you. And when you get stabbed in the ribs for not hiding your purse well enough, you'll lose more than your toes. You'll get sick from the vermin that the cold of the north kills off. And you'll see the life you yearned for eat you up alive. And when you start rotting where you stand, who will be there to help you walk? What Maester would take care of the likes of you?
You're probably right, Morse. I'd better go back to Castle Black.
Wise decision. In any case, it was that, or death.
Thank you for everything, brother.
One last thing, and don't be too certain that your wife no longer waits for you. I've been here for 15 years, and I still have hope that my family remembers me. It's thoughts like those that get you through the winter.
I killed my wife, Morse.
Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming at all. I killed my wife, Morse. Nope. Did not see that coming. Oh, okay. So, ladies, hey.
Music if you slept with it naked.
thought the other guy I had to persuade was in that side. Okay. There you go.
Moors! What the seven hells are you doing here?
Outside, girls. I need to have a word with these half-wits. There's no use in lying to me. I know where you got the coin to pay for this little party.
How do you know that?
I've just killed that bastard Jared. And now I want the man who is going by the name of Godric. You would tell me what you know about him, if I were you.
And what will happen to us if we do?
Listen to me well. You're already guilty of treason for accepting the offer from Jared. Don't expect to be spared the punishment you deserve. But you may yet be able to escape death. Tell me now. I won't ask a second time. Where is Godric?
His real name isn't Godric. He's called Jon.
Jon. Go on.
He and his men have set up camp somewhere in the forest. They're going through the smugglers' tunnels to get back to Molestown. If you want to go that way, there's a door downstairs. You'll need the password. If you say the feast will begin soon, they'll let you through.
So even the smugglers are on the imposter's side. Offer a man a few pieces of gold and you'll learn the price of his honor.
Well, what do you plan to do with us, Moors? We've given you what you wanted, and we'd never have done anything against you.
If you come back to the wall now, I'll ask the Lord Commander to be lenient.
Thank you, Moors.
Spare me your thanks. I'm disgusted with the lot of you.
There you are, Moors. The Lord Commander sent us to lend you a hand. We came as fast as we could.
Happy to have you with me, lads.
Moors! They've looted my room! We've got to find them!
Very well. Are we clear? We're going to rid the gift of Jorn and the bastards he brought with him.
Jon?
That's the real name of a man who passed himself off as Godric Donnelly. And when I find him, I'll have him give me the name of whoever sent him here. Right. We'll use the underground passages. If I remember correctly, there's a trapdoor that takes you there behind the brothel's kitchens. Once we're there, it'll be crawling with potential enemies. Keep your eyes peeled. The girl's safety must be our priority. Watt and Miles, once you have the merest sight of an enemy, make sure no one gets near Jane. Patrick and I will take care of the rest. If you see us coming towards you, that means we need help. If that happens, I'm counting on you to give us a hand.
Understood.
Stain Godric decided to start a fight with the Night's Watch. He'll soon learn what a mistake that was.
Ooh, I got a crowd now. I got me a crowd. Oh my goodness, get me out of here. Oh, okay. Okay, she said to the other person. Check it, I know how this goes. I thought she said upstairs. Oh, that's outside. Ooh, got a crowd. There's no upstairs in this joint. She says you haven't paid him. paid her. Okay, so there's no upstairs. I would bet there was an upstairs. New. Yep, that's the kitchen. That's the kitchen, yep, and that's the thing. Alright, we're downstairs.
Over there. They're up to something with the smugglers. I saw them go in their door.
They shouldn't be doing that.
Possible, please.
Perhaps a nice vintage from our cellars. The feast will begin soon. Very well. You may enter.
Get him. Huh. Oopsie. Let's see what's going on here. I got a crowd, bro. Hey. I'd rather have a crowd than be by myself, I'll tell you that much. X to the yeah. There is a bad guy.
You should. What was that? What's going on here? Hey, what the hell was that?
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Yeah. Get him by the neck. Get him in the neck. Yeah, get that neck. Yeah. Savage. Savage. Savage, pup.
Hey, get out of... Get this bugger off before I kick your teeth out. Curse it out.
Ah. I'm gonna have to go around. There you go. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Chew him up. Chew him up. Oh, God. Yeah. 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 Chew him up. Get that neck. Oh, I can see it. The area is clear. Boy, you assassin. You are an assassin. Good boy. Who's a good boy, huh? Who's a good boy? Hey, what happened to the body? Crap's a crap load of people. Get him. Rip his neck out. Rip his neck out. Thin out the ranks. Get that knuckle out! Come on, tear it out! Tear it up! Yeah. I won't be able to do it if he's looking at me like that. Got that angle, huh? Get him, boy! Get him! God, get him! Yeah. Dude, that's like awesome sauce. Sorry, a little bit, you know. Ah, I'm gonna pull that one off.
Out of Mouse Town, nice and quick.
I'm not gonna do it with other guys.
Hey, get out of here, filthy thing!
Bastards. I'm gonna have to go in there.
What?
Where the heck is he going? Dude, what are you doing?
Hurry up! We've no time to lose.
So you can't go around your saves. Like before, I couldn't see this. What the heck? Okay, anyways. That's what I have on. I already got it. Okay, we're good.
Run and take cover! They're all dead. The way is clear.
Dude, it would be this way. What the fudge net? The map is confusing as Dookie.
Run and take cover! What? Miles, ready yourselves! It looks like that's the way out.
Okay. The gift. Going into the gift. There is a tool for every task and a task for every tool. There you go. Oh my god. There we go.
Look, we can see the light from their camp from here.
Jane, you know what to do.
Yes, I know. I have to stay here and find a safe place.
Wait there. I'm going to scout the area around their camp.
Do you want my help?
I'd rather go alone. It will be less noticeable. When I get the chance, I'll quietly take out the isolated sentries. If I'm careful not to get too close to the camp, they'll never know what hit them.
Very well. Come back and see me when you want to attack. We'll be ready.
Ah, I tried.
Moors, are you done scouting the area?
Give me a bit more time.
Come and see me when you're ready.
One down. However you look at it, everyone I kill with a dog is easier for me.
You want a boot in your face, you beast!
Oh, dude.
Do you want a boot in your face, poxy beast? What's going on here? Hey, what the hell was that?
Alright, try one more time. You know what? Let's try something. It's only able to kill one. Let's see if I attack them. I wonder if it's going to. Good boy.
Perhaps I'm too close to their camp. I should be careful. I shouldn't go too far.
Moors, are you done scouting the area?
Yes, it's time to fight.
Let's
took out
show
3.
them what we're made of. You?
Jared is dead, as are your smuggler friends. It's over, Yorn.
So you know my name?
I don't give a kettle of piss about you and your henchmen. The man who sent you is the one I want.
He's a powerful man, you know. Besides, he might need someone like you. You seem a capable man.
Is he powerful enough to free me from my duties at the wall?
Moors!
Shut your mouth, Patrick. This is nothing to do with you. So, Yorn, who is your master? It's my neck on the line. I want to know who I'm dealing with.
My master's name is Sir Valar Hill.
Valar? So it's him. That little roach.
What do you mean? Do you know him? If so, then you know that nothing will stop him.
I'll never betray my oath. Not for him, not for anyone. When I'm done with you, I'll go find your master. I'll make him sorry he ever attacked us. Death over dishonor.
That's it. We're done with these rats. They won't harm anyone else. I must say, you had me worried. I thought you were being serious when you spoke of going to his side.
I turned the enemy's weapon against him. It was the best way to find out what I wanted.
All these dead people.
You'll have to get used to it, lass. You seem to attract this kind of thing. Are those your belongings I see there? Look, this is interesting.
That belongs to me! It was in the things that were stolen from me.
A ring engraved with the crowned stag? That's the royal sigil. How in the seven hells did you get your hands on something so valuable?
King Robert gave it to me, before I was sent north.
The king? Why did he give you such
Who
a
are
gift?
you?
I knew Robert when he joined a hunting party in the Stormlands, not far from where I was living.
Now let's be clear, lass. That's still no reason for him to give you a jewel like that.
Let's just say that Robert was extremely fond of me.
Are you telling me that you were his mistress? And it never crossed your mind to tell me?
He doesn't even know that I'm here. He can barely remember me.
Do you think that's why those soldiers are after you?
That may well be. But given that you've killed them, they don't have much chance to explain themselves.
Fine. Patrick, keep the young lass safe, whilst I make one final sweep of the area.
Do what you have to, Moors.
Are you ready?
Yes. You can make your way home, Patrick. Take Watt and Miles with you.
You're not coming with us?
No, we're going south. I still need to take the young lass to safety. You've done well, Patrick. Let's have more of the same at the wall.
Be sure to return to us alive, Moors.
I'll do my
Farewell,
best.
brother.
I'll be by myself.
Given the situation, wouldn't it be better if he stayed with us?
The fewer there are of us, the less attention we will attract.
It's a shame. I'm almost going to miss him. Which way are we going?
I have to get you out of harm's way before we finish the task Mormont entrusted me with. I won't be able to settle matters with Valar with you under my feet. And I know the perfect place for you in the Riverlands. That's enough chatting for now. We have quite a march ahead of us, and I'm planning on covering a fair distance before we set camp.
A man must know how to look before he can hope to see Brynden Rivers.
It's milder,
Three-Eyed Raven.
and the ground is more fertile. We're entering the Riverlands. You've marched well, young lass.
Who do you think I am? I'm not one of those noble ladies that gets carted around in a carriage, you know. And anyway, you keep up a good pace yourself, for an old man.
Well, I'll always be stronger than a lass like you, believe me.
No doubt. It's clear enough from the way you fight. Not that I don't have anything to complain about. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't say no to a hot bath and a proper bed right now.
Tonight or tomorrow, we shall sleep under a roof.
Really? Are we nearly there, then?
We're going to my place. The Westford family had a remote cottage, unknown to anyone in these parts. At the end of the war, when I joined the Night's Watch, that was where I sent my wife Serena and my daughter Tyre to keep them out of harm's way.
Why was that? Were your family in danger?
At the time, I was a bannerman for Tywin of House Lannister. He was a demanding lord, generous with those who served him well, and harsh on others. He had ordered me to murder a woman and her children. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
So that's
I
why.
chose to disobey his orders. I knew he would want me dead after that. But I was ready for it. I was awaiting my punishment when a friend convinced me that my family would be better off if they knew I was alive. Even if that meant taking the Black, as I didn't know if that would be enough to stay his wrath. I hid my family in the Riverlands, in the house to which we're headed now. I didn't want my wife and daughter to suffer on my behalf.
And what happened next?
I don't know any more than that. Once I joined the Night's Watch, I had to turn my back on all of them.
15 years and you don't know what happened? That's awful, Moors. So that's why we've come all the way here. You want to see your wife again?
I don't see the harm. This is an ideal place to hide you, and on top of that, I may see my wife and daughter again.
I don't hold it against you. 15 years without a word. If that had happened to me, I'd have gone mad. Besides, I really couldn't stand the North. I would much rather see your family. By the way, how old is your daughter now?
She must be barely older than you. Still, there's no guarantee that we'll find them in this cottage. Perhaps they went to the Eastern Isles, or maybe back home to the Westerlands. I hope so, for their sake.
And if that were the case, the Westerlands aren't far. We could go there too, if you like.
In truth, there's no way of knowing where they are. And in any case, it would be too dangerous for you. Besides, it's been so long that Serena has probably married another.
No, I really don't think so. I'm sure we'll find her in your cottage, and she'll be out of her mind with joy as soon as she sees you again. My mother often used to say that a cottage in the country is better than a hovel next to a palace.
You're talking about a tough life. You wouldn't wish for that.
Really? So what do you think I wish for? To be sent again and again from one end of Westeros to the other with murderers on my tail? I've had enough of that. All I want is to be left in peace.
How were things between you and Robert? When I knew him, he was always bedding women. But that was before he got married. Was it serious?
He loved me. But I wouldn't say it was serious. How do you know him?
I fought beside him during the rebellion. I seem to remember we called him the giant among princes. He made fun of everything and seemed invincible. I don't know what's become of him.
He's not invincible, that's for sure. He seems to be angry with everything and everyone. He laughs a lot, that's true. But he complains even more. When he was with me, he tried to make sure I had a good time. He was wild as a storm. Always on the move, eating and shouting. I liked that. But not for a single moment did he let me think that I was important to him. He was the king, and I was just one of his whims. It's as though, for him, I was an excuse not to be somewhere else. I think that, deep down, he's sad.
Yeah, he's with Cersei. What do you think?
He doesn't enjoy his life.
I see. It's a rare thing for a man of any rank to have the life of his dreams. Well, it's late. You ought to try and get some rest.
I suppose you're right. Where is your dog? He made me fearful at first, but now it makes me calmer to know he's beside us.
I can well believe that.
Have you been together for long?
Yes, he's an old mutt. A bit like me. I found him north of the wall almost 10 years ago.
You've not told me his name. What's he called?
The Hound.
Oh, I see. Have I not told you about the first time I saw him? He was leaping for the throat of a young man in the woods of Mole's town. A black brother, just like you. He was mumbling that he was sorry and that he had to flee south. He seemed scared of something. That was when your beast of a dog appeared suddenly out of the darkness and went at his throat.
Deserters are faced with death, which always comes soon enough. Poddy was trying to escape from the laws of the gift.
When your hound came out of nowhere, with his muzzle covered in fresh blood, I tried to run away as fast as I could without looking back. Until I realized he wasn't following me. That's when I felt that something wasn't quite right.
I was the one who ordered the dog to kill that deserter. Believe me, you were in no danger. My dog would never have attacked you.
But you weren't even there. How did he know what to do?
He's a clever dog. We've always known how to train them well in the Westford family.
All the same, I've never seen a dog trained like this.
Because it was me inside him.
Sleep now. We've a long way to go, and I don't plan on carrying you.
Alright guys, that has been very cool stuff. Where is... Oh, there he is. He's kind of evil looking. I will see you in the next one. Hope you've been enjoying it. This game is really cool though. I really enjoy it. I just wish it was longer. A lot of people complain because it was very short. But, I mean, what can you do? I mean, this type of game, it's almost like a Telltale game. But I think it's better than a Telltale game because you could actually do something and move around. Telltale game was cool, but it's like exact scenarios every time. You couldn't deviate whatsoever. So, but thanks again. I will see you in the next one. Take care.